about some books that I read in less than 48 hours. I'm not a fast reader. I've never been someone that's like, let me read this book in a whole day, 24 hours or less. I just can't do that. But there have been some books that I have read in less than 48 hours. Let's talk about those. Starting with pretty much the entire Natural series. This series is so good. This is like a YA, CSI, CIA kind of thriller, true crime series. And we follow this group of young adults and they are helping the FBI solve cold cases. And this series is so fast paced, so good, so many plot twists and turns. Another type of thriller book, and this is pretty much any Freida McFadden book. I think I read this book in like a day and a half. It was so fast paced. The plot twists in this book are literally insane. This is one of my favorite Freida McFadden books. Moving on to a romance that I read so insanely quickly. This is Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. I devoured this book and it's not like super small. I remember literally sitting down and like reading for hours. One of my most recent reads, actually I just finished this book like 20 minutes ago, Butcher and Blackbird. I listened to this on audio and let me tell you, it took me like a day and a half to finish this on audio because I had a lot of stuff to do around the house. I finished this so quickly. It really helps that this book was super fun and fast paced as well. Of course, I feel like everyone read Nightbang quickly. I might have read this one in less than 36 hours. I was literally sat for Grimm. The thriller that I read so quick, and I read this in February also. We used to live here, listened to this on audio, literally finished it in like right at 48 hours almost. I thought this book was really good. It was very fast paced. This one really kept me on the edge of my seat as well, and I listened to it very quickly. And the last book that I'm going to talk about today is kind of cheating because it did take me a little longer than 48 hours to finish this book. I think I read it in like 72 hours, but I digress. And it's Onyx Storm, guys. I devoured this book. Like, I haven't read a full-on high fantasy type book this fast ever. Like, this book, I was sat for most of the day reading this. I maybe got up to like go to the bathroom and like make food. But for 3 days, my ass was sat on my couch reading this book. And I'm so glad because this is definitely going to be one of my favorite fantasy reads of the whole year.